Hi everyone. How are you? I am doing a live on Facebook for the first time. Okay, hi everyone. It says we are live now. Thank you for joining me. I am SunPsychic Jean if you haven't met me before, and this is my first Facebook streaming live directly. I usually am on my YouTube channel, which is also SunPsychic Jean on YouTube. And I just wanted to come on and say hello to everybody and see if if somebody had any questions about their spirit guides or loved ones or pets. A little bit about what I do is um, I've been a psychic medium for a little over a year now, and I love to do collaborations on YouTube. I love to connect individuals with their loved ones who have crossed over, who have transitioned, and their pets, and or give messages from their loved ones. So it looks like I've been on for about a minute now. Oh, good. A couple of viewers. Good. If anybody could make a comment just so that I could maybe get an idea of what that might look like while I'm here live. Um, make sure, because it's so far down, my goodness. And anybody could just make a little comment in there and just say hi so I can see if I can see the comments. What I'd also like to do is pull a card and do a reading from perhaps an Ascended Master or a Keepers of the Light. I have Kyle Gray's cards here, and it's Keepers of the Light, and I'd like to get a message from one of the Ascended Masters. That's really fun to do and a good way to just give people some time to trickle in. I see there's a couple people. Oh, okay. I see one comment. Thank you guys. And I just don't know why I can't see the comment. Oh, there it is. All the way down there. Okay. Hi guys. Hi Cynthia. Hi Veronica. And hi Maggie. Okay, I can see you guys. Alexis. Thank you. Thank you very much for commenting. And now I can see. It's hard to see the whole screen all at once, but I guess that's okay. That's okay. All right, so what I'd like to do is pull a Ascended Master card and see if I can get a reading from an Ascended Master for the group, for the collective. And the first one, the first one that I pulled here is Joan of Arc, and she is the voice of truth. Okay, and it also says, stand strong and focus on your purpose. Release the fear of prosecution and speak your truth. Wow. Release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. That's beautiful. She's beautiful. Okay, let me see if I can get a message from Joan of Arc. She's telling me there's many here on the earth plane that have her energy, her tenacious warrior energy, her no fear of prosecution, and to fight for truth, to uncover and reveal all truths and enlighten. This is also enlightenment. She said the truth of revealing and uncovering the truth is also enlightenment. And this truth is that we are spirits, we are souls that are having a human experience. This is the truth and the enlightenment that she says we all need to hear. We all need to know. We all are uncovering. We all are awakening to. We all are discovering. many of us here. She's saying she sees all of us. Oh, she's telling me the divine feminine is coming back and to rebalance things. She's saying she's representing the divine feminine and to rebalance things. She's saying it's very important for self-care. She's saying that the divine feminine is quick to sacrifice oneself, and she said it's important to. This is not the energy that will sustain us. The self-sacrificing. She's saying that you can be a warrior and take care of yourself at the same time. She says it's very important that we preserve our energy so that when we need it, we can gather our energies together. So take care of yourself, take care of your energy, practice meditation for balance, practice the chakra clearing, practice grounding. All of these things are very important uh, inside of the human body. She's cheering us on. She's saying she's very proud of us. She's saying that we all have a little spark of Joan of Arc in us, and to find this when we may feel distracted or when we may feel off course. She says that to find the divine spark and the likeness of Joan of Arc inside all of us, that we all have it. And she's sending us blessings. How nice. Thank you. Thank you, Joan of Arc. Wow, that was really interesting. Very interesting. So I'm just going to need to put on my glasses and to see. Hello, Claire and Tony and Veronica. Thank you, Maggie. She said blessings to you and what you do. Aw, very nice. Thank you very much. Does anybody have a question or a request for a reading, um, or anything that they'd like to share or what they'd like to know about? Maybe you had a spiritual event happen to you that you kind of want to know a little bit more about, an experience that you had. Hi, Haley. Okay. All right. So, Claire, I'm not sure if we can. Hmm. Let me see. I'm not sure. Not sure how to. Okay, I can pin it, but I can't do anything else. I can't show your name or your question. So, okay. Did I just miss it? So I see Claire. I see Claire. I wonder if I can do Haley. Yeah, it'll unpin it. So I'll just do one at a time. So Claire Plummer, she said she would love a reading, please. So let me see what I can find from Claire Plummer, and then Haley, you'll be next. Haley, you'll be next. Claire Plummer. What's important for Claire to know today? I'm seeing the sword of truth for you, Claire. I'm seeing a sword of strength, a sword of truth, which is also playing back to the Joan of Arc truth, speak your truth. And to the sword goes is like the divine source coming into our human essence. I'm also seeing a snake, a coiled snake. There's a lot of symbology around you. You may be interested in um, different folklore and perhaps even like a shamanic background, or there's some sort of a symbology that is that resonates with you that you that is something that you're awakening to, something that you're becoming more aware of, and that you are linking. You're finding the synchronicities, you're finding the symbolism, you're finding like the angel numbers and the repetition and the things like this. Like you're being called upon by your spirit guides and through many different avenues. And you know this, and you're just finding your way. You're searching your way. You have one foot here, one foot there, one foot in the tarot, one foot in the maybe Reiki, or one foot in the dragon realm, or one foot in the sacred geometry. Like all of these things are interesting to you. All of these things are calling on you. Even like light language and all those hieroglyphics. They're symbols. The symbols are something that you recognize. Maybe your third eye, Claire, that you are more clairvoyant than anything else. And these symbols are resonating with you. And you can tell when you see them that they make you feel just differently. You can feel the energy. There's a reaction in your body that you feel when you see these symbols. And they're saying that this body is in tuned to speak to you, to give you the information that you need. So listen to your body. When you get a gut instinct, listen to that instinct. These are your spirit guides talking to you. When you get an uneasy feeling or an upset stomach feeling or a headache feeling, pay attention to that too. That is also a indication for you to take care and maybe take a step back. But that was really interesting. Um, so let me see, Claire, and if you have any feedback on that, Claire, I would really appreciate that. And then we'll go on to the next. Wow, gotta scroll all the way down. I don't know if you could. Yes, lots of signs. She says, "Oh, Kelly, you're here. Yay." Kelly from Dozen Cats for Me is here. Please check out Dozen Cats for Me chats on Facebook and or Dozen Cats for Me on YouTube. Claire says, "Yes, thank you. Spot on. I'm a healer and a light language channel." Get the heck out. Claire. Wow. Wow. Claire, thank you so very much for that feedback. That's amazing. I really appreciate your validation there. I just kept seeing signs and symbols, and that you resonate, that this affects you in your heart, in your soul. Wow, I would love to get to know more about light language. If you want to, you know, contact me on Facebook at a later time. I'd love to connect with you. Wow, Claire, lovely. Thanks for your question. Wow, okay, so let me go back up to the top. And Haley, you were next. Let me see. So Haley Noon has a question. May I please have a reading? Okay. All right, Haley. Thank you, everybody, for being here. And thanks, Kelly, Dozen Cats for Me, for your support and for just your friendship and your kindness and your love. I really appreciate it. Um, okay, let me dip back into Haley. Hi, everybody. Chrissy and Richard. Aw, okay. Haley Noon, may I please have a reading? Haley Noon. Haley. So, Haley, please take this with a grain of salt. This is for entertainment purposes only. And what I would like to say is, I feel a little bit of a heavy heart for you. I'm not sure if somebody has disappointed you or something did not go right for you, or I see you. You're very sensitive, which is great, which is wonderful. You are at the in the right spot here to be sensitive. However, it's really important for us to practice our boundaries. And you're very sensitive because you expect people to behave and react as you would, with kindness, compassion, and gentleness. Yet when people react in a way that is hurtful, you're open yourself up because you're so kind and loving. Yet this also lets people in for hurting as well. When you have an expectation and yet they hurt you or say something mean to you or do something that's just unimaginable to you. Like, I would never do that to anybody in a million years. Like, if somebody would talk behind your back and spread rumors or something. I'm not sure what the event is, but somebody has really disappointed you. Somebody has really let you down, and you're really feeling the sorrow because you're so sensitive. Being sensitive is good. It's a wonderful thing. And what's important to do is to make sure we hold our boundaries, practice our boundaries, and create our boundaries. And when we're sensitive, it allows us to be in contact with the spirit realm. It allows us to be in contact with our guides and our angels and our instincts. And this is your sensitivity. And all of humanity, we are all evolving to be a more sensitive species. And your sensitivity is a wonderful thing. It's your spiritual growth. However, it's important for you to also, again, I'm just repeating myself, to create those boundaries to protect yourself and not to let anybody in past a certain point. These hurts and these disappointments are ways for you to learn more about yourself. And you can feel, maybe you can look back and say, well, maybe uh, I went above and beyond and I did too much. I was giving myself away instead of having respect for my own time. I said, yes, I can be there. Yes, I can watch her. Yes, I can drive here. You're giving yourself away. You're saying yes to too many people, maybe a people pleaser. And then somebody either did not treat you right in response to that. You're very giving, you're very loving, and this is extremely beautiful, just exactly the way you are. However, it's important for you to put those sensors and feelers out to make sure that you're doing this for yourself and not expecting anything in return. I hope this makes sense for you, Haley. I'm in the process of letting go of someone from my life that probably disappointed you and let you down, perhaps. It's a very difficult thing. It's not going to happen overnight, and it's not anything that, it'll come around again. It'll come around for you. Um, but just hang in there and take care of your heart, and see what the lessons are in it. See if you can remember how things made you feel. If you it just seemed like you were, I mean, please, I apologize. I know you're a lovely, lovely person, but sometimes we can be interested in people pleasing rather than our own self-interest. We give too much of ourselves away. It's that old airplane, when the oxygen mask comes down, you want to give it on to everybody else, but then you don't leave very much for yourself. It's important for you to take care of yourself first and to honor yourself, respect yourself, and build those boundaries for yourself because you are very sensitive. You are very giving in nature. And thank you. And you're working on your boundaries. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Haley, you have such a beautiful, kind, loving, giving heart. And there is nothing, absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. It's so beautiful. And this is your journey on your spiritual journey. How lovely. How lovely, Haley. Thank you. I just saw the sorrow and the disappointment. Somebody really disappointed you was the very first thing I got. It was quite strong here too. Aw. Thanks. Okay. Let me just go back up to where we were. Okay. Good day. Okay, I have Richard Andre Olson. Your birthday was 3 days ago. Happy birthday, and you're friends with Paul. Richard Andre Olson. Okay, let me just see what I can get for you, Richard. Sorry, just trying to work with these navigation tools that I'm not used to. You're welcome, Haley. You're welcome. Richard Andre. Richard. From his spirit guides or guardians. Woo. So, Richard, what I'm getting is that you're grounded to the earth, and you also are interested in like folklore and stories and fables and uh, what are they? These are energies and spirits that are from folklore. This is what you're basing this on. They're pointing out to me that it's important for you to know that spirit guides are just like us. They are right next to us. Oh, sorry, I can't. They're right next to us, and they are not to be worshipped. They are our friends that we had as friends in a past life. They're just people that we knew, that we loved, that have loved us in a past life, that are now guardians to us and guides to us in this lifetime. So your spirit guides are very much your friends, your everyday friend, your confidant, your somebody to communicate with. This is not something that maybe in comic books or in movies that it's some strong entity. It's almost like the Wizard of Oz. The all the smoke, all the mirrors, all the big loud voice, and really it's a man behind the curtain, right? So you are paying attention to what maybe Hollywood or what some people's portrayal of spirit guides might be, and they want you to know that they're your best friend. They are just there watching over your soul. They are here to help you, to give you a hand to understand each and every word in everyday language. This is something that is obtainable for you and all of us. That's wow, that's amazing. Wow. You think it's so far away from you. You think that other people like me have the ability, but they're saying you have the ability. We hear what you say in your mind. We hear your wishes. We hear your thoughts. If you want to connect with us, work on this. They're saying that you can do this too. They're saying we all can do this. We all need to be guided by our own inner guidance, our own team of guides and angels and um, just all types of ascended masters. We all have a team. This is obtainable for all of us. And they're saying that you don't see this as yourself for yourself. You see this as something that other people can do. And we all can do this on an everyday basis in our everyday lives. Wow, I hope that helps. Hope that resonates with you, Richard. Okay. Yeah, if you have any feedback, that'd be great. I see Judy's question. Let me just go up. See if there is anybody else. Rita is here. Okay. Looks like Rita is here. Thank you very much for the thumbs up, you guys. That is so cute. I do see there's 40 comments. So Rita was next, looks like. Rita, can I request a reading, please? Thank you. And Richard, take your time if you have anything, and if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine too. That's no problem. Um, okay. Ciao from Italy. Hi, Shani, Luna Williams. Okay, so Rita Narang Sood. Can I request a reading, please? Rita Narang Sood. 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 Rita. You're welcome, Rita. All right, 1 second. Let me just ring a bell and get new energy coming in. Rita. I see a long handlebar mustache. I'm not sure what this is. It's some sort of curly Q, and I'm thinking it's a mustache, but it could also be like a hair style. There's something that goes like this and then flips out, and it could be, you know how like maybe a swans would be facing each other, and it would be a swan with this some sort of shape like that. They're showing me this shape, which I thought was a mustache, but it's not. It's some sort of a shape like that. Rita. I see small boxes. I see that you have blessings and beautiful things around you, maybe like jewelry or paintings or colors or hangings or just colors around you. Very, very vibrant, very beautiful things that you like to look at. And something in small boxes. I thought maybe they were tarot cards, but something in small boxes. Rita, what's important for Rita to know today? They're showing me like a fruit tree that you pick something from, and in my mind, I see it as an orange, but it could be any type of fruit. A fruit tree where you pick something from. And they say it's important for you to connect with nature. It's important for you to consume nature in your eyes, consume nature in your body, consume nature, being outside in the in the wild, in the wilderness, in the country, in the where there's, like in a forest or some sort of a nature surroundings. And it's also important for you to consume nature, as in that fruit that you're picking from the tree. That the tree and the nature has many facets of information for you, many teachings for you, many experiences for you to consume with your eyes, with your ears, with the vibration in your soul, and also what you consume. That's very interesting. They're saying that you may be very healthy in your choice of what you eat. Um, you're telling me that you have a knowing of the vibration of how you feel when you eat certain foods. That you can, mm, you're sensitive to energies too. I don't know if you do dowsing, or if you do a pendulum, Rita, but this is something that you can do. You're very sensitive to energies, and you have a keen awareness of energies, and I'm picking that up in nature primarily for you, but you have this around you. You just have this knowing that you were born with, and mm. They're saying that you radiate this energy as well, that you walk with this energy. And by your example, um, others see this and you teach them the way. You're a way shower. You just go about your own business. You don't talk about this, you don't teach this. You just live this, and people see the way you live and see the way you react and see how things happen to you and for you, and they're wondering how you connect to this energy. But you're very mindful. You're very methodical, and you carry a resonance with you that you know about. You know that it's different. You know that people look at you differently. They look at your eyes and they can see different something else. They can see the energy that you emit, that you carry this soul presence in you. Wow. Because of this consumption of nature and this understanding. That's really neat. Rita, does any of that make sense to you? Aw. Richard said he's trying to ground himself every day. Let me see. Richard, thank you so much. I have looked into folklore before. I really feel them around me when I talk and ask. I will keep practicing to open myself for easier communication with them. Yeah, excellent, Richard. Thank you for your feedback. Um, I wish I knew how to. They don't allow you to pop these responses up so other people can see. But thank you, Richard, for your feedback. Yeah, it's an introduction through folklore, but folklore is somebody else's interpretation, and sometimes it can be skewed, um, and to trust ourselves, trust our own knowings. Yeah, Rita. Yes, I am a nature person. I have fruits in my garden, and I'm the kind of person you described. I have a pendulum, yes, yay! And I inspire others in role model. Wow. You made me emotional. Aww. Yeah. Rita, that's good. Thank you very, very much for your feedback. I'm not sure if everybody can see Rita's. I'm sure that you can see Rita's comment. I'm not sure how if I pin it, if it shows up. Does it show up for you guys some other way? You know what? Maybe I can jump on my Facebook over here and see what you guys are seeing. Nope, it's not showing me. Oh, here. Okay. Okay, it does come up. Okay, it does. I'm sorry, I'm new to just going live on Facebook. I see that Rita, when I do pin it, it comes to the top for everybody. Okay, good. Good. Thank you very much, Rita. Yeah, maybe on another live when I come on, we can do the professional side. But thank you very much for your feedback. Um, and just to let you know, you guys, when you ask for general type of questions, the guides will lead me to what's most important for you to learn about today. So, yes. Patricia, Julie Burke, hi. Epiphany Noel is here. Yay! Chrissy Marie, yes, it's here. Okay, thank you, Chrissy Marie. Let me look back and see if anybody else. I had Haley, I had Rita, I had Richard. So Judy Smith. Okay, I have Judy Smith. Let me go ahead and pin her. So Judy Smith, thank you for your inspiration. Any advice my guides wish to say about my move to another residence? Okay. Right. Thank you, Judy. Judy, I can't tell. How do I know if Judy is still here? Judy, if you're still here, just say hi. Aw, you're welcome, Rita. I see. Okay. All right. So Judy, move to another residence. Let me just see. Let me use my pendulum and give you guys a little demonstration of what I do with my own pendulum. Maybe you can do this yourself. This is my pendulum. And north and south, or forward and backward, is yes, and east and west is no for me. Okay. So, what I usually like to do is ask if now is a good time to ask questions. And that's back and forth. I'm wondering if how easy that is for you to see. Okay, and let me just ask another test question. And am I 7 feet tall? See how that's going back and forth as a no? And that's the way I like to test my pendulum. So I would like to is how are the energies around Judy Smith moving to another residence? Is it in Judy Smith's best interest to move to another residence um, by the end of 2022? So it looks like it's in your best interest to move by the end of 2022. Is there about my move to another residence? It is in your best interest. Let me just see. What else can we ask? Will this move for Judy uh, improve her life? Will be an improvement? Will this move be an improvement for Judy? And that's a yes. That's a yes. So it's a good move, and it's favorable to you. Advice to say about my move to another residence. I think that's about it. If there was anything else specific that you wanted to um, say about that, let me just see. Let me just tune into your energy, Judy, and see how you are doing with the move, and not just the move itself. So they're telling me that there is the unknown leaves you a little uneasy, that there is there is an unforeseeable future, and that makes you'd like to know exactly where you're going, exactly what's going to happen, exactly what time you're going to get there, exactly what time, you'd like to know, you like to plan ahead, you like to have certainty in your life. And this unknown, willy-nilly kind of what's going to happen is causing you to be a little nervous. And this is just the unknown, and what you can maybe reframe this in your mind to just say that this is when the universe comes in and can grant you wishes, and also can um, uh, bring you surprises, and um, bring you blessings. Because when things are fixed and expected and scheduled, it's really hard for the universe or source or your angels or your guides to come in and surprise you with a special gift. It's very hard for them to manipulate those energies when it's very fixed. You're going to stop here and then you're going to go there and then I'll be done. So there's not a lot of variation. And yet, when you're on a big move, then there are so many opportunities for them to come in and shower you with blessings. Um, and they're saying to expect um, signs from spirit along the way that will reassure you, that will reassure you that you're on the right path. And any sign that you see, whether you see a bird that's acting funny and looking right at you, or if you see a penny on the ground, or if you see a feather, or if you see numbers around you, any type of synchronicity is spirit letting you know that they're supporting you, and they're around you, and that they've got your back, you're supported. And not to and try not to fear the unknown, but to be excited about what the possibilities may be. But this is just a human aspect that we all have this need for certainty and expectation. But it's almost like, consider it when you go to a new city or a new country and you don't know what the hotel looks like, or where it is, or what your room looks like, or what the surroundings may be like. And every bit of the journey on your travels is a discovery, a new discovery that is it lifts it's fun for us. It's it's a fun, exciting thing. It's new. And just think of your move to your new place as this travel, as this new country, new city that you're going to be uncovering and exploring and discovering all of these gems and lovely things around you. I believe me, I moved out of state and I had no idea where I was going. I had no idea where anything was, and it was a little daunting, but you'll get through it. You'll get through it. So I hope that's helpful for you, Judy Smith. Thank you for your question. Whew. Okay. I don't know if I can mute that. Yeah. All right. So thank you very much, Judy, for your question. Hope that was helpful for you to see. Hmm. Aw. Michael Boyd said his cat's missing. I can get to that, Michael, but give me a second. Let me just go back here and see who is next. I did. Aw, Molly, thank you. Congratulations, Molly. You're sweet. Thank you. Uh, okay. So Shani Luna Williams wants to know about. Oh, I see. Wait one second. There was somebody before you. And you know what? I have to say, who is it? Uh, right after Michael Boyd, that would be the last question. So anybody after, I'm not sure how long ago that was. Or I can't see a time there. I don't know. But anybody below Michael Boyd. I'll have to stop there, but I'm going to try and scroll up and see. I have Chrissy. Oh, they don't let me see many. Okay, good. All right, Chrissy, may I have a reading, please? And then Shani, and then, ah, sending love from Florida. Hi, Molly, thanks. Um, all right. Wow. Chrissy and then Shani. Okay, Chrissy, may I have a reading, please? Chrissy Marie. Hmm. I'm seeing some stitches. I'm seeing something that is two pieces, and I see stitches going across it. I don't know if it's stitches or something being pulled together. I'm not sure if you do needlepoint or if you do sewing or if there is something in this. They showed me something that looks like stitches to me. It's two pieces of something being pulled together with some just something holding. You could even be making a roast. I don't know if you ever see those roasts that you tie together or something, but I see stitches. That's what it looks like to me. It's the first thing I see, Chrissy. Chrissy, you have angels around you. You have a lot of angelic energy. You have a lot of, you're new here on this earth in this incarnation. You're new. You haven't been incarnated on the earth many times before. I feel a very innocence to you, like an angelic, very beautiful, loving, and you're very not a little bubbly, but very sweet voice. It's your voice. Your voice is very sweet to everybody. And you almost have like this really just sweet angelic voice. Maybe you sing. They're telling me something with your voice is very angelic. Do you sing or do you like to sing? Or is it just your voice? You have a very soothing voice. You can do either voiceovers or you can do like radio. You'd be good here. Um, wow. So stitches, voice, angels. What else for Chrissy? Love for yourself. Love for yourself. They're saying that practice uh, compassion for yourself, forgiveness for yourself, and be kind to yourself. And they say that one way you can do this is having Chrissy being the spiritual side that's on the other side. We all, our souls, this is only an aspect of our soul here in this earthly plane. We all have our oversoul or our higher self in the on the other side. And so speak as Chrissy, the big C Chrissy, to the little C Chrissy, and say, that's all right. You messed up once, you'll do better next time. Don't worry about it. Everybody spills things. Don't, give yourself a break. Speak nicely to yourself. Say that was really kind for you to do. Something, your self-talk is a little critical, or it's a lot critical compared to what your actual reality is. You're actually this beautiful, compassionate human being who is very sweet to people, yet you beat yourself up a lot. And they say that this sometimes can be like a habit. It's not something that you really believe. It's just like you're like, oh shit, why did I do that or something? Like it's a habit for you. You don't realize you're saying it. You're not intentionally doing it, but they're saying to be careful of your words and your self-talk, and to be very kind to yourself, and give yourself, forgive yourself. Be forgiving and accepting of yourself. That you have this angelic quality. It has something to do with your voice, and I'd love to know what those stitches are about, Chrissy. Um, if you have any feedback on that, I would really appreciate it. Let me see if I can scroll down here. Ah, ah. She loves to sing, and the stitches could be the relationship with your daughter. Are you mending? Are you mending your relationship with your daughter? It seems like something is mending. I love to sing. That's nice. I've been practicing to be more mindful. Very good, Chrissy. Excellent. Excellent. You're welcome. Wow. Very good. Well, that's beautiful. You have a lot of angels around you, Chrissy. Just realize this, that you walk with the angels. The angels see you, the angels hear you, the angels um, are with you, supporting you. You have a lot of angelic presence around you. And it comes through your voice, and it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. And you're young on this earth. Isn't that fun to know? They tell me the funniest things sometimes. Wow. Well, thank you, Chrissy, for your question. Let me go all the way back up here and see if I can see. Oh, shoot. Why won't they let me see? Is it is it Shanti? Who was it? Was it Shanti? Is there Shani. Okay. Shani, you wanted to see you wanted to have a question, right? I didn't Your question disappeared. All I see you saying is thank you. So, um, if it's anything more than just a reading, please put it in again. I can see the one on the bottom, but right now it's just Shani Luna Williams. Let me see what I can get for Shani a reading. Shani. I was just reading. Chrissy said, I feel angels every day. They always send me messages. Believe it, Chrissy. Believe it. It's absolutely true. We are programmed not to believe these things, these spiritual things that we know and sense and feel around us. You definitely have a lot of angels around you. You are there's an aspect of the angel aspect is inside of you that you carry with you on this earth. It's beautiful, very beautiful. Wow. Okay. Thank you. Thanks, Chrissy. Thanks for the feedback. I appreciate it. Okay, Shani. I'm gonna switch over to Shani now. Shani Williams. I smell something cooking, Shani. I'm not sure if you're a good cook, or if you like fine food, or if you're around a kitchen where you can smell a lot of cooking. I just smell cooking, good cooking, very good cooking. Not like a McDonald's. It would be like a, you know, fine restaurant, or it's a little bit like garlic. So I'm not sure if you have like an Italian or a Mediterranean type of uh, uh, cooking skill that you like to have, that you like to cook, or if there's a something in your area that you smell this a lot. It's so funny that what they introduce me to your energy. And Shani, I did see like a guard dog. There is, I think it may be your spirit animal. I don't know if it's wolf, but there is a spirit animal that is like a canine, and is on guard. So you have a guardian protecting you. I'm not sure if there is a situation in your surroundings that you don't feel safe in, whether there's people that are competing with you at work, that you feel attacked, that you need some sort of a guard or a protector. You're asking for protection. You're asking um, for help in a situation that you're very kind, you're very sweet, you're very sensitive, and um, it seems like people pray. People are people tend to prey on the weaker, and I'm not saying you're weak at all, Shani. I'm just saying you have a kind, loving, forgiving type of passive type of energy, and sometimes people will take advantage of this and sort of pick on you. And I'm sorry if that's happening to you. I'm very, very sorry that that's if that's happening to you, Shani. There is some sort of a guard dog. There is some sort of there's something that you feel you need protection from, whether it's mean people at work, or if it's a family situation, or somebody who's just not being very nice to you, and your hands are tied in this situation. Actually, your hands are not tied, Shani. It's bad. Poor choice of words. Sorry. You feel as though there's not much you can do at this time. You can't make the waves. You can't create waves. Is somebody verbally talking to you and saying things that are just a little bit of verbally abusive to you? There's some sort of a protection that you need. This guard dog is here and it is protecting your heart and your soul. They're saying it's important for you to practice like the protection techniques. You can either place yourself in an egg of blue and white light, or you can place yourself like inside of a disco ball where all of the mirrors are facing outward, and whatever negative energy is coming towards you is just bounced right back off, and that is apparent to whoever is sending you this energy. It's important for you to maybe think of a column of golden white light that's coming from the universe down into Gaia, and then this is protecting all of your aura, your energy around you. You like to read. You are intelligent. You are very well spoken. You love to help others. You have a compassion for the world. Um, you're searching your quest. You're searching. They're telling me you're searching for yourself. You're searching to connect with your own soul. You're searching to connect to your higher self. You want to find you want to find something to connect with. You feel the ability to connect, yet nothing is really just landing solid for you. I'm not sure if it's your job or if it's your, like, it just seems like there's nothing that is landing solid for you. Nothing that you say, aha, that's what I'm looking for. It feels like you're learning, you're yearning, you're searching, you're on a quest, and you feel this quest nature inside of you. You feel this quest feeling. Um, you haven't quite landed on it yet. You've seen some things, heard some things, and learned some things that are interesting to you, but it's not just that big aha. You're waiting for this big reveal. They're suggesting past life regression is really, really good to get in touch with one's higher self, and is extremely revealing to you, because the information comes through your own mouth. This is something uh, you have a very healthy discernment. You don't believe me just on face value. This is the first time you're here. I don't know if you've watched any of my other shows, but you're very skeptical, which is good, which is really healthy. It's very good, Shani. It's good for you to be this way. You're very discerning. You're like, oh, I see this guy does dragons. I see this girl reads tarot cards. I see this person is talking about the future on Mars. And you hear a lot of different things, a lot of different theories, and a lot of different spiritual kind of elements, and you're not quite linking or locked into that one thing. And what they're saying is it's important for you to unlock inside of here in order for you to connect. You're very discerning, but you're also very analytical. This is you're a good reader. You love to read things. You love to consume books and learn stuff about the evolution of humanity and spirituality. And you have this information in your egoic mind, in your left brain, and they want you to go into your right brain and open up to being creative. Being creative. This is the area that is important for you to explore. And doing a past life regression, even over the internet, is something where it comes out of your own mouth. And this is something that is solid enough that you can believe, that you can latch onto, that you can resonate with, and you can connect to your higher self. Ooh, Shani. Okay, let me see what you had to say. Okay. All right. So Shani says, I have four dogs. I'm easygoing. Yes, I do. I don't feel threatened. I feel very safe and I get along with most people. Could it be my late husband's dog protection? Yeah, if you, yeah, husbands are fiercely protective. So maybe that was a symbol of your husband being protective of you. And you do love books and you're searching for truth. Excellent. Wow. Wow. She says, yes, I'm on a quest, but haven't found. I am discerning. I am a retired art tutor. Wow. Wow. And you've been creating again. That's wonderful, Shani. That is wonderful. Beautiful, beautiful. Well, thank you for the feedback, Shani. Beautiful. And thanks for being here. Thank you for your question. Okay. Let me see if I can go back up. Oh, that's as far as I can go. So I cannot see. For some reason, they don't let me. I can't go any further than Rebecca Hill. So Rebecca Hill is asking for a message from her spirit guides. And will I? Pauline, I can try and get you next. Pauline, if you can just repost your question. And then Michael Boyd, your cat's missing. I think that was it. After Michael Boyd, I think that's it. So we have Rebecca Hill. Pauline, if you can repost your question because I'll lose it by the time I get here. And Michael Boyd was the last one. If y'all don't mind. And I'll be back on again. Great. Thank you. Hi, Debbie. And Brian. Hi, Brian. um, and Monique Arnold. Hi. And Mary. Hi, Mary. Great. Great. Okay. Thank you all for the thumbs up and for the feedback. I really appreciate it. You guys are so very kind. This is my first time doing just a Facebook Live instead of doing StreamYard and YouTube. But also, if anybody is watching here, I am live on YouTube, SunPsychic Jean on the YouTube channel, and I'll be live tomorrow night. I'll be live again on Friday. We have lots of very interesting guests coming in, so please do head over to the SunPsychic Jean channel and subscribe so you'll receive the notifications and the notices of when we'll be live. I would really appreciate that. Okay, so Rebecca Hill, messages from her spirit guides. Woo, we love spirit guides. Rebecca Hill. So I'm seeing, it looks to me like a birdhouse, but it could also be like a Swiss chalet. It's a very pointed peak, and it's sort of like a square or a rectangle bottom, but a very pointed peak with a little bit of a curve to it. This is the first image, and this is the way I receive my information. Is your spirit guides will send me little images, little hints, little things for me to pick up on and resonate with. And once I verbalize the little images that are coming through, then more and more starts coming through. It's almost they engage, and I love to teach when I'm reading. They engage my imagination, and they place images in my imagination, and that's my clairvoyance. And then when I start talking about the image, then they send me these knowings and the connections. I don't know why, I don't know how that happens, but it seems like as soon as I start talking about the images that I see, and then the message just starts pouring through, the connection comes in a little closer. It's like them trying. It's like if your loved ones or your guides are trying to connect with me, they try first with images, and then they start talking through my heart. It's really neat. I'm seeing the letter C around you. I'm not sure if there's somebody in your life with the letter C. I don't get letters very much, Rebecca. I see whales. I see whales, and I mean big whales, big ones. I'm not sure what they're called. They're big and they're dark. They're dark in color, but I see with whales, and I see a whale tail up in the air, up above the water. Um, so you may be from Sirius star system, if that means anything to you, Rebecca. Sirius is a water planet where a lot of dolphins and whales and sea life comes from. And just as a side note, my guides, one of our meditations told me that there are all the different aspects in this world, like the sea creatures, the land creatures, the trees, and all the different variations. They all have their own planet where they came from, and then they were cultivated here, put together here to see how harmonious things would be. It was really, really, really neat to see that. It was really neat. My mind was blown when they showed that to me. Sorry, Rebecca, but I'm talking about the whales with you. But I too, I have a spirit guide that is a dolphin, and she comes up to me. My dolphin comes up to me, and she goes, When you guys are done, can you let us know when you'll be coming home? I mean, the dolphin was just so matter of fact. It was amazing how she was speaking to me. Okay, Rebecca. So you may have Starseed, Star Being, Sirius is in the star Sirius. I don't know which one or what they're called, but the planet or the star system Sirius. You may have a connection there. They're showing me that there's the big whales. You may have just an affinity to whales and not understand why. But these are the big ones. I'm not sure what they're called. Um, you are you're struggling. They're telling me that you are in a corporate world in one aspect of your life, but you're totally like an earth child in another aspect of your life, that you have like a dual energy. Like there's this vibration. I don't know if you're a lawyer or if you're a nurse, or there's like a big responsibility, a very strong professional. You're highly educated. You have very like a power position in your job. Yet when you go home, you like put on the little sundress and you go gardening outside. It's just it's very different energies, but you yearn for this energy and you want to integrate it. And they're telling me that you can integrate this, but this earth sundress, sunflowers, like water fountain, outside feature, fire outside feature. You're very organic, you're very earthly, you're very unassuming, and just really sweet spirit, really sweet energy that you get along with fairies and these types of realms and energies. Yet in your professional life, you're like a go-getter. I don't know if you're a salesperson or like a pharmaceutical sales. I mean, there's something that you are just like a powerhouse over here in your job. And you're saying, I do all this so I can do this. Um, but that's what I see for you, Rebecca. That's interesting energy, very beautiful energy, and you can do both. It's okay to do both. It's okay. You're not betraying one side or the other. It's okay. It's a beautiful blend, and it's where humanity will be moving towards. Is we're moving towards having our left analytical brain and our right spiritual connection to creativity working side by side rather than one being more dominant than the other. And we're going to be walking on this earth being led by our spirit side in each and every day. We're going to be opening up to this guidance. And this is something that you're practicing now. And this is why you're on this earth at this time, so that you don't just be in your job 24/7 and you're like up in a high rise, you can't touch the earth. You would not survive like that. It's important for you to have a work-life balance. Whew. So I hope that is helpful for you, Rebecca. Wow. I really just don't know where to stop sometimes because they keep pouring more and more in. But I just want to leave room for others. So, Rebecca, let me know if that resonates with you at all. And see if I can find. Aw, you're welcome, Mary. Aw, you're sweet. I see Cora, but let me see. See if I can get back up. The gentleman who lost his cat and the person before him. Um, I cannot find. I asked if you guys could repost your question. It won't let me. I don't know why it won't let me go back up and see all the comments. No, I'm missing the gentleman who lost his cat, and Earth Child from Sirius, thank you. Aw, you're welcome, Rebecca. All right, so I did say after the gentleman who lost his cat would be the last one, but let me just see. Hmm. Aw. Monique, did I get you? Could I have a reading, please, if you have time? Aw, thank you, Shani. Okay, that's Brian Stone. I think you were the one with the cat. Was it you that with the cat? If you could repost your question. All right. All right. I'll do Monique Arnold and then I don't know if Brian was next. I'm curious about the cat. Brian, was that you with the cat? Brian Stone? Um, it gets confusing. I'm sorry, I'm not used to these. This is my first time live on Facebook. I'm usually live on YouTube, and please, I would love for everybody to go on over and subscribe to me on YouTube so that you can be notified the next time I'm live. I am live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time, but I can't see the Facebook chat unless I'm just live on Facebook. So, yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you for all your um, kind responses and being so uh, sweet to one another. Let me see. Oh no, I don't think it was him. All right, all right, Monique. Monique, you're going to be the last one. I think it's 3 o'clock and 3 o'clock on the Eastern. Please let me know where you guys are all from. If you're in the area, if you're on the East Coast, or if you're down south, or if you're in Canada, or I saw somebody from Italy. I'd love to hear what city you guys are from. And yeah, just 1 second. Get to know you a little bit. Monique. Okay, could I have a reading? Monique Arnold. Love that name, Monique. Ah, Monique, I see you know Shane from Unbiased and on the Fence. So we're on our last question, but thank you everybody else who has posted a question here, and please watch for me to come back live. That'd be great. Aw, Monique Arnold. So Monique, I'm not sure if you have a lot of loved ones that have crossed over. I see a lot of people sitting in a stadium. I see they are like balls of light in a stadium, and it's almost like not sure how to describe it. If you would see people sitting in a stadium and they're kind of on layers on top, like graduated, I guess, but they're all balls of light, and this is something that I'm not sure if you have a lot of people on the other side, or maybe if you are a nurse, or if you're around a lot of people who have crossed. There's something that they're showing me, all of these beings of light gathered together in in a large in a big group. Monique, what is this? Stadium filled with lights for Monique. Hmm. Now they're telling me spaceship. They're telling me craft, interstellar travel. They're showing me this. You may have seen lights. Have you seen lights? Have you seen unusual lights? Or unable to explain lights that you've seen? They're showing me these lights, these groups of lights. I thought they were beings, individuals. Let me just get some clarification for Monique. You have an amazing background, Monique. They're showing me this. They're showing me. They're saying all of these things. They're saying you have a connection to a lot of people, a lot of light beings on the other side, and there's a group of them. And I'm not sure if they're people that you knew in on the earth and in this incarnation that have crossed. I'm not sure what all of these light beings be in a group are. And they're saying, they're telling me spacecraft, they're telling me interstellar travel, and now they're showing me indigenous type of people. That there's something primitive in your nature. It's very diverse. It's very diverse. There's ancestors and ETs. There's ancestors and ETs that you have. You have a lot of. I think you're the older soul. I wonder if this is um, a a lesson for me to see who has a newer soul and who has a younger soul, and not newer or younger. What I mean by many incarnations here on this earth, or many incarnations that you're bringing through. What my guides have told me this recently is that this generation of humans on this earth playing at this time, we all have the ability to access our past lives and to integrate them into this lifetime and this incarnation because of the special circumstances that we're in right now. They're saying that your past lives, whether you were a warrior, whether you were uh, a monk, or whether you were a school teacher, or whatever you were in your past life, and you able to access this experience. So your ancestral or your indigenous experience, you'll be able to access this knowing, this learning, this experience that you had in your indigenous life, as well as the experience you had on the interstellar craft that you frequented. And this is something that you can access both. And they're saying, they're reminding me of what Dolores Cannon said. And Dolores Cannon said, it is in regards to past lives. She's saying it's not that past lives are happening all at the same time. She says they exist at the same time. That there's no uh, time or space in when it comes to past lives, because they all exist simultaneously. It's not that they happened at the same time, it's that they're existing. So if you lived a past life or if you lived a future life, it's all existing at the same time. And they're showing me that you have a lot of diverse, really, really diverse connections, and you probably are like, well, wait, do I love American Indian and Peruvian and indigenous culture, or do I love ETs? And what it is that it's all intermingled. It's all connected, because those indigenous tribes knew about the star beings, and they knew about the planetary movements and things like this. They were very in tune to it. They were in tune to their spiritual guidance as indigenous people. And this is something that you are that you're feeling, and or is coming through from your past lives. And you're like, I don't know if you're in the middle of Pasadena, or if you're like maybe in Illinois or something. I don't. But if you're like, you just seem like an uh, there's nothing unusual about your human. Your human is typical, yet you have all these thoughts and feelings and ideas of really extravagant things. and you're wondering why you're being pulled, or you kind of have a familiarity to these things. Something is familiar to you, and you're like, why do I feel like I already know about this? Why do I feel like that resonates with me, and I've done this before or seen this before? You have a resonance. So you're very keyed into your past lives and your other dimensional aspects of yourself. You two are in tune with sacred geometry. I'm seeing a triangle that has a spiral around it, and the spiral starts uh, maybe one third of the way up the triangle and goes around the triangle that way. It's clockwise, just in case you can't tell which way I'm moving my hands. That's very interesting. Monique. Ah. Sorry, guys, I'll let you in on the funny. So Monique says, "Wow, that's fascinating. I've always been interested in past cultures and UFOs. I'm in Indiana." It's wonderful, Monique. It's wonderful. I'm so happy for you. That's amazing. That's amazing. I have to just say thank you to my spirit guides, my angels, and my helpers that help me to connect to all of you and to uh, pick up on these messages that are resonating with you. And I hope, I mean, I'm not perfect and I may be picking up on somebody else's energy. Sometimes that happens. So please tell me if it doesn't resonate with you, just say that doesn't sound right, or I don't get that right now, or that doesn't make sense to me. And it's okay because I'm human and I make mistakes too. But it's just amazing when I just go with what spirit is making me feel and what spirit is asking me to convey, and it's really remarkable when you guys can validate this and resonate with the messages. It's really, it really is miraculous. So thank you very much for spending time here with me and helping me practice. This was my first live direct on Facebook. I'm usually live on YouTube under SunPsychic Jean. So please come on over and subscribe. I'd love to see you guys in the chat and asking questions over there. We have a great team. I work with a lot of different psychics on a lot of different channels, and you'll find out all about them. And the next time I'll be live is tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Eastern. And thank you very much for letting me know where you are, where you're from right now. And I'll definitely go back and look over the comments. And I'm sorry I couldn't get to everybody's question, but again, thank you very much for your time and for your kindness. And guess what? How do I stop this? Oh, I see it. Oh, there it is. I know how to end the live now. Okay, bye everybody. Enjoy your Sunday. Okay, take care. Thanks for everybody for asking your questions. I really appreciate it. Bye now.